Right, hello people, vinyl community, and anyone else watching this video. So hopefully I've got the camera the right way round this time. Um, yeah, I thought I'd do a thread, and then later on I've got some records to show found today and last Sunday. So with my dwindling figures, I wanted to have a push to 500 subs. Now I usually only get about between 100 and 200 views. It seems to have like plateaued out over the past couple of years. I've been making videos like maybe 11 um, years, I think, about 11 years or so. And I look back and I think like sometimes I just kept going when there was only like 20, 30 people watching. And then, yeah, I suppose it was a lockdown. The VC changed, didn't it, really? And yeah, people had a lot more time on their hands and I didn't. And I still don't have a lot of time on my hands, but I decided I would do this thread and to try and keep it simple because when I've done them in the past, they've been very difficult. So my thread is red or dead thread, push to 500 subs. So this it's open to interpretation, but I chose the red bit as in red spines on record sleeves because when I looked at my records behind me, it's very noticeable, I thought, that not many of them are actually red. You can see the odd one. Um, you know, I mean, if I was to put my records in colour order of the spine, for instance, there wouldn't be that many red ones, I don't think. I mean, okay, they're still scattered in other places. There's not all of them are here. Um, and the dead bit, I think that's open to interpretation too. I decided to show, so I've got five red spines, but you could do, say, five, whatever you want. That could be something to do with red. Um, just, yeah, use your imagination, really. And then the five dead people that I've chosen, they are dead. So I hope this isn't too morbid. So yeah, so the red or dead thread. So here we go. Right, so the five red spines I've got are here. Okay, hope you can see them. So we've got this is a kind of slightly bootleggy, I think, possibly. So it's got the red spine, it's white stripes. I got this on holiday in Spain a very long time ago, and it basically plucks off some of the early stuff from before. Well, it probably is all before the what was that album called? Was it White Blood Cells or something? I forget now. Anyway, the one that made them big. Yeah, so it's like it's taken singles from independent labels, but obviously some of them ended up on they ended up on albums, didn't they? Yeah. So that is one. Okay. The next one here. There's a little bit of a conspiracy occasionally rocking about with this album, Alphaville, Forever Young. Whether that is true or not, I don't know, but I do think it is a great album. There's probably not many Duff tracks on here at all. There they are in the back with all the woolly jumpers and dungarees and whatnots. It's 84 it's from. Yeah. So that is Alphaville from Germany. They are looking very new romantic, I suppose you would say, or 80s. A corker of an album here. Nightmares on Wax, A Word of Science. It comes with some large reefer cigarette players, cigarette papers, and a free sticker, limited 3,000, which I suppose 3,000. Well, maybe not so rare in a way. 3,000 is it for a smaller and it's on Warp. Um, yeah, I will be honest. I did use some of the papers back in the day. There's still a fair wad of them in there. Next, we've got Red Spine here. So this is Hitchhikers Galaxy Part 2, End of the Universe. Just a single album. The first one was a double. And I'm sure I've heard this, but I don't remember. Was this the Milliways bit of or was it a different book from the main Hitchhikers? I just cannot remember. I can't remember the relevance of the yellow rubber duck either. But anyway, there you go. I don't have a lot of Bjork. I got this from Rough Trade, 22.99, as you can see. So this is Volta, is it called? Yeah. And actually, I'll be honest, I haven't listened to this for a long, long time. And look, that just shows how kooky she is, I suppose. So that is the five. That's the five red ones. Now the five dead. So as I say, the thread here, red or dead thread. Yeah, you could have five. Well, you've got a lot of people to choose from that are dead, aren't you? And the first one, he died a long time ago now, actually, and is probably, because my birthday's coming up. I'm probably coming up to his age now. I haven't been morbid and looked up when these people died or anything, or yeah. This is 1988. It hasn't got Addicted to Love on it, has it? No. So this is Robert Palmer, Heavy Nova. He died, I'm not quite sure what of. Was it maybe, I don't know. I think it was a heart attack, I think. But unfortunately, Dolores died in the Cranberries. This is a OG. When did this come out? 93, was it? 94. Yeah, and she died a fair amount of time ago now, didn't she, from suicide, as far as we know, and quite a horrible parts of her upbringing. Another grim death. Ofra Haza. From what I understood, her husband gave her HIV. I may be slightly wrong about that, I'm not sure. This has got the big hit on it. What's it called? Imnin Alu. If the doors of generous people are locked, the doors of heaven are not. I think that is the translation. It's also got something called Galbi, which was a hit, or minor hit. So she was originally from Yemen. Now, Spinal Tap film's out. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Here's my Spinal Tap album. Obviously, the main three people are still alive. The keyboardist died, from what I understand, the actor. I cannot remember his name. And also, obviously, multiple drummers have died in different scenarios. You know, the blues, jazz, rock festival on the Isle of Lucy. Now, Richie Edwards, we presume, is dead. He went missing just before they went to America on tour. So was it 94, I think? I'm not sure. 93, 94? This is from 92. Is this from 92? It says it's 92. Yeah, okay. So this is the first album, Generation Terrorists. And we presume that he died, despite, there's been quite a few. Maybe if you do decide to do the thread, I'm not expecting tons of people to do it, to be honest, but maybe some of you would. And yeah, I think I'm about 20 subs off 500. Yeah, so moving on. Last Sunday, I went to a charity shop after church, actually, and came up with some albums, and most of them are, bar these few, most of them are of a Bollywood nature. So I just grabbed them all. They were £2 each. So I can't really tell you much about them, really. This first one was quite interesting because it is an Israeli pressing of a Pakistani album. So maybe they're not all Bollywood. Maybe some are, Pakistani films, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure. This is from Nazir Hussain Films, PVT Limited. It's definitely 60s. Yeah, there's the Hebrew bit there. Yeah, this was released in Israel. It's an original soundtrack. And apart from a lot of these records needing a little bit of a clean, and the sleeves need taping up, they are in pretty good condition, to be honest. It's tunes to remember. It's like a sort of a best of. So we have they've all got a one prominent instrument on them. We've got a saxophone, a guitar, a flute, accordion, mouth organ, and the films Pakizar, Shaw, Chori Chori, Yardon Ki Barat, Hira Pana, and yeah, I presume this is on EMI India. EMI India. They look a lovely sort of turquoisey and purpley label. So that is that. We've got this one here. Guy in the back with some tray of eggs. A chef, I guess. This is EMI Pakistan. So I don't know whether... I always thought Bollywood was just Indian, but maybe I'm totally mistaken. Yeah. I don't know what to say about it, really. This one must be a bit more modern. 70s, 80s, maybe. Parmyit Pami. I presume she's singing. Oh, these are Punjabi folk songs. So Punjab is it's the contentious bit of land, isn't it, between Pakistan and India. Ku Keko Songan. It says on the back too, somebody or other with love from Na. Yeah. Actually, I think this might have been from Malaysia or somewhere. Not sure. No, I'm not sure. Sorry. Yeah, I did look them up. There's many instruments on the back. Jab Jab Full Kili. This is another one on. Oh, this is India on the Angel label. That's like usually an American classical label. This one's Ramesh Bell's Kasmi Varde with some pictures. A little bit scruffy, but yeah, there we go. That's that. Well, this looks more like what I would expect from a Bollywood film, and like, you know, lots of dancing and huge sets. This, I'm not sure what this is. I think it was possibly could it be African? I'm not sure. Anyway, now, Thelma Houston, arranged by Jimmy Webb on Probe, and for Marvelettes in Full Bloom. This was with these Indian records, and I somewhat suspect some of the instrumentation might be similar because I watched a video by somebody, I forget who, and he had just found this. So that's that. Now, moving on, got a pile of 7 inches, and then we are done. Found these today, and this is a shop I went to, Kickmuck Records. I went with James. Hello, James. You're probably going to watch this. You said you would. It's near Milton Keynes in a porter cabin, and the parking was not bad for, to be honest, it was free. Something called Little Brick Hill. Yeah, it was good. It was a good shop. I only went through 7 inches mainly, and then we had to dash off. So 7 inches. I've become fascinated by 7 inches, particularly Madam Sin, I suppose. I suppose John 6-inch Pianist as well shows quite a lot, but generally 7s in the vinyl community are much maligned. I think they're probably ridiculed at times. So here we have a single by Mike Vickers. One side is a Puff Adder, and the other side is On the Brink, which is apparently BBC series theme tune from Wednesday Night Play. Apparently quite collectible. Saw that this had the production of Larry Page on it. It's Diana Shendari, Coming Home Baby, but the B-side is I've Got That Feeling, which is apparently a Kinks song. Seems to be quite collectible, that one as well. We've got Theme from Jaws, with Quiet Village on the back. We've got ELO, Evil Woman, and the 10538 Overture that I wanted on the B-side. We've got Gene Roddenberry, Star Trek Philosophy, and the Star Trek theme. Bruce Cato, You Can't Keep a Good Curry Down. Presumably comedy record, don't know. So sorry, these were free for £1. We've got Toys for Boys, Marion. I mean, the covers are a bit scruffy, but the records were fine. I checked them. Out of Time, Chris Farlow. I like that single. We've got Monster Mash, Bobby Pickett. I've got that because I say Monster Mash. My copy was mashed. We've got I'll Keep Running Back and Harlem Shuffle, Bob and Earl. Texas, I Don't Want to Love Her. That does not look like Shireen Spiteri on the cover. I guess it must be her. That is probably the only Texas single I actually like, to be honest. I mean, they sell bucket loads in the UK, Texas. That was their first hit. This is the organised version, and Paul Davidson, Midnight Rider. No idea what that is. Maybe I should know. James Brown and the Famous Flames. I Can't Stand Myself, and There Was a Time from '68. Oh, this is a weird one. I tried to look it up on Discogs. Didn't make any sense. So one side it's got Heart of Glass Blondie, what it claims to on the label, and the B side is a live track by the Skids on Virgin. So I have no idea. No idea. 7-inch knowledge is so different to album knowledge, and even just bands. It's so, because it doesn't cost much to put out a single compared to an album. This is apparently quite collectible. It's Ramesses Cell Kit, Mind's Eye on CBS from '68. B-side, or the other, sorry, the A-side's called Crazy One. We've got I'd Rather Go Blind, Chicken Shack with Nightlife. Mott the Hoople, All the Way from Memphis, from the album with the number on it there, and Ballad of Mott. That might be live, I'm not sure, it's got a date on there. We've got Neville Dickey, The Whistle Tune, and Silvery Echoes from 1970. We've got a String-Alongs, Am I Asking Too Much, and Wheels. That is on London American Recordings. Quite like that single. I've got the album of Florence Foster Jenkins. A single turned up of it, so I grabbed it. No idea what this is. Just looked interesting. It's on EMI. For 2 keys, 33 RPM, 1966, James Richardson. I've no idea what that is. It's just one-sided. Could be awful. Doesn't smell too good either, to be honest with you. We've got Dave Berry, A Crying Game. It's quite a sad song. And lastly, we have Joe Loss and his orchestra, March of the Mods, and Tango 65. So thank you very much for watching. If you can do the thread, that would be lovely. Yeah, so that's it really. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.